It's Jordan Pure, aka JP Dillon again. Here's more of the Model 25, and here's another problem. These woofers, going in okay, coming out, ooh. Nice little bit of rub there. However, if you manipulate it in the right spot, you can get it to behave. So we're going to pull the old cloth suspension off and attempt to realign it and see if we can't fix that. I think we can. Okay, so we've got the surround peeled off and we've got the dust cap up. We're going to check for former damage that would have been caused by bottoming out. And if we lift up here, we can see that around the edge there, let's see if the camera will focus, it looks clean. No signs of bottoming out, so that's good. Although if we wiggle back and forth, you see that the spider's gotten a little weak, so probably just from gravity. So we're going to put some shims in there, and then we're going to refoam the speaker so that it works correctly. Sorry for the camera focus. We'll be back in a little bit. Okay, so now what we've done, I've taken little bits of photographic film. There's 2 laminations total, and I put them approximately 120 degrees apart. That keeps everything stable while we do the refoam job. That will ensure that everything's in alignment when it all goes back together. So let's go get a surround. Okay, so now here comes the fun part. You've gone through your surrounds and you find out that the KLH, although it is an 8-inch basket, isn't quite an 8-inch speaker. So, you have a couple of options, of which I'll show you the differences. The first option is using an automotive subwoofer surround that has a double roll, like this, for the JBLs out of Toyotas, Lexus, etc. Fits very nicely. Doesn't quite provide the long throw that the KLH woofer likes, but if you don't have access to a wholesaler, like MWA makes a replacement surround for the KLH woofer. That's known as the SF810. And the thing about the SF810 is that unlike the SF8, or the SF8 angle, you can see the SF810 actually fucking fits. So we're going to use that, and then we'll check the outcome. Now, as far as speaker glue, Springfield Speaker Repair makes this wonderful professional hexane-based adhesive that does a great job at setting up quick and doing the job. Just make sure that you're very well ventilated, or wear a mask, either way. Don't breathe in the fumes. It's not the greatest thing for you. So let's get it set up. Let's put the surround on there, let it dry, and test the speaker. Now that we got a nice fat bead of glue, take your surround and place it on the speaker. Don't worry about it being aligned. You've already taken care of that, I hope, by installing the shims. So first we'll go around the basket edge to get it in alignment there. And then if you like, very carefully lift up on the cone and do the same with the surround around the edge of the cone. And everything is going together quite nicely. This will set fairly quickly, so any adjustments you want to make, do them now. This being a bit stiffer than the cloth means that it will compensate for the worn spider. And so while you're all waiting for this to dry, I'm going to stop the film momentarily, and I'll come back when it's all set. So here it is. It's now tacky and setting up well. No more pull up. Looks pretty clean around the edge. So now what we'll do is we'll pull the shims out and we'll do the excursion test again and see if it's okay. If it is, that tells us realigning it did the trick. If not, It tells us we have more serious voice coil damage, in which case it may be time to replace this. And we still got voice coil rub. That's a shame. Okay, so I've cheated a little bit. And while the glue is still setting up, I kind of moved the cone around until I got the sweet spot. Now it's nice and quiet. So we're going to let the glue dry, and then we'll hook it up and play it and see how it sounds. So here it is under an excursion test. This is just a 10 cycle tone. And we're almost at the limit here, and we're doing pretty good. There's a little bit of noise right when you get to the limit. There's garbage in the coil or something. Damn protection circuit in this thing doesn't work right. But it ain't scraping. So I think that one's fixed. I guess we'll put it back in the console and let it be. So anyway, thanks for watching the video, guys. More to come soon. Keep YouTubing.